Thank you for staying with us. Now, just before we went on that short break, we had established contact with Dr. Ene. We are going straight into it, back aches this morning. Hello, Dr. Ene. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Great to have you. Now we're back. We're straight to it now. We're talking about back aches this morning. Of course, that is connected to your nervous system, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what are the most common causes of back aches? Let's start with that one. It's something that a number of people have gone through, but then what are the most common causes?
Well, the most common causes of backaches are actually muscular issues like strained muscles, when you lift stuff that's too heavy. And sometimes there's actually no reason for backaches. This is something we tend to call non-specific back pain, especially in the low back. Usually there is no serious underlying issue with that backache, but mostly just strain on the muscles when the muscles get tired from being overused. When you lift something that's too heavy, or even from a fall, like if you fall down, ground level falls can cause backaches too as well.
Okay, so I know, like you said, sometimes there are sometimes when there is no cause. Is it due to hereditary issues or what? Those kind of people who can't understand where it came from, maybe they maintain the correct posture and all of that, but it's just there. What other causes or what other ways are the genes? Do the genes have a part to play in this one?
That's a very good question. Now, with backaches, many things contribute to having back pains. And yes, it could be hereditary. So that's a very good question. It's hereditary when you have, if your doctor's already told you that you have arthritis or you have osteoporosis, that gives your backbones, what we have in the back of the spine, it makes them weaker with osteoporosis, and you can have a fracture simply from having a cough, and then that can lead to a back pain. Or from overuse of your muscles, leading to your joints tending to rub on each other more, and that causes that little joint inflammation, and it can, lead to pain in your back too as well. So yes, it can be hereditary as well.
Okay, so let's get down to maybe solutions. Are there any solutions, maybe home-driven, so things that we can do apart from, that is of course apart from going to a medical practitioner to get diagnosis and all of that? Are there exercises that we can do to maybe try and relieve the pain and all of that?
Yes, there are exercises you can actually do from home. One very good exercise to start would be yoga, because it helps with stretching your back muscles a lot, helps you realign your bones too as well, so you can maintain better posture. For those who don't want to partake in yoga, they can go swimming. For mild muscle pain, something as little as a hand massage can get it done. And we have these people that are allied medical professionals called chiropractors. They are very
Yes.
good with realigning your joints and giving you that pain, that relief instantly. Because for us doctors, especially neurologists and neurosurgeons, those are people who take care of the nervous system, we always tell you to try everything else before going into surgery, because not everyone benefits from surgery. So simple physical therapy with your therapist, planned exercises, good posture, healthy living, strengthening your back muscles with exercise can do a whole lot of good things for your back.
This is just, does diet play anything? So I'm just thinking, is there anything that diet can do, maybe when it comes to backaches and all of that? Is there?
I love all these questions you're asking. These are very good questions. Yes. So diet does play a role, but that is like on the extreme part of it. That's when you are excessively overweight. So if you're too big or if you're too heavy, your body tends to fight back, because your spine, that part in your back, helps to hold you up. So you're going to give it more weight when you don't control your meals, your eating or your diet, and then you get overweight. So when you're overweight, you can have issues with your back.
Okay. Then something also that comes to mind, sleeping posture. You know, when you go to an orthopedic hospital and all that, the kind of beds they use, they have hard, the foam is hard and all of that. When it comes to sleeping, is there anything that we can, glean from you that would help when it comes to backaches?
Yes, a sleeping posture does matter a lot, but we have to remember that everybody has their natural sleeping position.
Mm,
So usually when you're used to that natural sleeping position, that's what your body is used to, that's what your body hones in on. So you don't want to just change that right out of the bat. Now, but when you're in the hospital or you're admitted, they can, position you correctly for the particular reason you've been admitted to the hospital for. Now, there are orthopedic beds, you're right, and these beds, they even have memory foams on them that help you with positioning your back appropriately if your sleep posture is the reason you have a back problem.
mm.
So it's
Uh,
until that
you
before
said,
you.
okay, this might be off. You said something about a natural sleeping position. Maybe I digress a bit. Does everybody really have a natural sleeping position? Because for me, I think I sleep based on the mood. Depends. So there are times when I'm up. It depends on what's happening at that particular point in time that will determine the way I'll sleep. If I'm on my back, I'm thinking of different things or something and all of that. But you said, I just want to pick up that part. You said a natural sleeping position. Does everybody have a
Yes.
natural sleeping position, or there is a universal natural sleeping position?
Well, there isn't a universal one. No, everybody tends to have their own. Like for me personally, I tend to sleep on my tummy. People tend to sleep on their back. Some people sleep on their sides. Some people sleep in something we call a fetal position. So they, hunch over and they're on their side and they are very comfortable that way. So everybody is truly different, and whatever works for you, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right?
I like that. Okay, so now talking about fixing, let's go to surgery. You mentioned, you said after you've tried everything possible, the chiropractors and all of that, surgery should be the last option, right? Because of the risks and all of that that are associated with it. Is there any percentage of success, is there any known or verified percentage of success when it comes to back surgeries and all of that that you know about?
Yes, everything is based on the expertise of the surgeon. That's whoever is going into your body, and that's why a lot of neurosurgeons take a long time to train. So when it comes to things like having something we call a slipped disc, it's something I'm sure maybe some of you have heard of it, but it's just basically when the soft part of your spine bulges out and starts, sort of touching your nerves as they come out of your spine. So it's just irritating it a little bit. Now, surgery can help when you've tried everything else I've mentioned earlier. What they do is they just take a bit of tissue off to try and relieve the nerve and just let it, work properly. So yes, it has a good success rate when the surgeon knows what they're doing.
Okay. And then let's talk about what are the side effects. If the surgery doesn't go so well, like you said, it's the last option. What are the side effects? Would it worsen the situation? And it's the nervous system. What are the risks involved? I know that at times it might even involve you, maybe not even, you might not be able to even use your legs or walk again and all of that. What are the side effects? What could go wrong? What is the worst that could happen?
So the worst that could happen, right, is when you talk about not walking anymore, that's the extreme case. And usually it's such a delicate surgery that it happens in stages and steps. So it's really, really hard for you to be worse after that kind of surgery. Usually you maintain the same level of pain or the same level of no feeling or numbness, or you get better. But if it doesn't work for you, then it's just a matter of you staying in the same level you were before. It's really, really rare for you to get worse after surgery in your back, except you have something else going on that's not associated with the nervous system, like maybe a tumor or cancer, in there that has spread. Other things can come into play there. But if it's something purely with the nerves, usually you don't get worse. You either stay the same or get better. So the people try it because you have the option of getting better, but if you stay the same, then you just have to work with what you have so far.
Wow, thank you so much. This was quite enlightening. Any final words? Do you have any final words, with the whole backaches and all that? Something people can take home, and a rule of thumb when it comes to anything that has to do with your back or something. Any final words?
Very, very important. I need everybody to be very aware that when you have backaches, it is good to really observe yourself, because any new symptom with that backache is something that tells you of something, a little bit more serious is going on with that back. So if you have any symptoms like a new headache with the back pain, fever, or the pain is gradually getting worse, you want to have as a rule of thumb in your head a 4 to 6 weeks time limit before you say, okay, I have to go see a doctor, I have to know what's going on. But even before those 4 weeks, if you notice any new symptoms, tummy ache, something new that's coming with the backache, or you wake up in the morning with pain and it gets better over time, like over the day, that's not telling you that your backache is going away. It's something else that's going on that you need to see the doctor for.
Dr. Ene, it was a pleasure talking to you. That was quite an expose. I'm looking forward to next week. We should be talking about headaches. Now, that's a very strong one. That's the one that is affecting many people and all of that. But it was a pleasure talking to you. Have a wonderful day.